Hello and welcome back to this brand new video. Today we'll look together at the results of the Trader of the Month contest for December 2023. We'll see which student achieved the best performance and won the contest. And we'll also take a look at the performance of those who didn't win but still achieved respectable results. We'll also try to give some trading advice based on the direct experience of our traders in the markets. We'll see what has worked best and see if it can possibly be applied to our live trading. As a reminder, Trader of the Month is a contest that rewards those Unger Academy students who achieved the best results in live trading in the last month. Speaking of our contest, there's big news. To celebrate our 10-year anniversary, we have decided to double the prizes up for grabs for the next 6 months. For all editions of the Trader of the Month and Strategy of the Month contests from January to June 2024, the prizes will be increased from €1,000 to €2,000 in the form of Amazon vouchers. One of the coaches at Unger Academy here, and I can't wait to start. The first statement we see is Andrea's, who has gained €2,084 over the past month, representing a return of 17.9%, with a drawdown of just 3.2%. Very good indeed. Congratulations, Andrea. What instruments did Andrea trade? Well, mainly gold, and I'm assuming this is a common denominator of the top performers in the last month, and it was definitely a good month for gold. We also have the Nasdaq, which we've had for so many months, in the top performers. As you can see, Andrea has a regular equity line that goes up virtually uninterrupted from the beginning to the end of the month. Great results. Congratulations, Andrea. Now let's move on to the following statement, which is Alessandro's. This is a screenshot, so it's not particularly easy to decipher. I suggest that you all use Interactive Brokers Portfolio Analyst to download the statements in more detail. However, it is enough to see that Alessandro has a very good performance, $13,236, corresponding to a return of 33.52%, with a drawdown estimated by us to be around -5%. The equity line is very steep in the first part and then flat in the second half of the month. From this statement, it's impossible to tell what markets Alessandro worked with, but I'd say these are certainly important results. Moving on, we see Federico's statement that shows a gain of 56.5%, or €9,321. Take a look at the results here. We estimate a drawdown of around -12%. The equity line is very regular. It rises very strongly in the first half of the month, only to trigger a sideways movement in the last days of the month, and finally give a final upward push. Again, the main instruments are gold and the Nasdaq, which have contributed significantly to this outstanding performance. Excellent job, Federico. And now to the statement of the winner. An old acquaintance of ours, Melvin, who has already won this contest a few months ago. And this is his second win. In December, Melvin gained 41.6%, with a gain of $17,842 and a drawdown of 5.13%. The performance is excellent and is very consistent. Equity rises almost continuously from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. What instruments did Melvin trade? Mainly bonds, the mini Dow, and orange juice. These are the top performers for this month. On the other hand, the yen and crude oil have performed badly. Congratulations, Melvin. By the way, this is the second time you have won this contest, and that's a sign that you know how to work correctly. It's certainly no coincidence that your performances are good proof of that. Melvin was very nice, by the way. We talked briefly, and he reminded me a little bit of his story. He has been a student at Unger Academy for 2 years. Still, he's been trading live for quite some time, so he was already an experienced trader when he decided to join the Unger Academy family. He is a programmer, so he has a technical background, develops software, and has a great passion for the markets, which he pays much attention to. As anticipated, he was previously a trader and developed multi-market systems as a systematic trader. He values the replicability of the Unger method and currently has a portfolio of about 30 strategies, which are proprietary systems and developed using the Unger method. What instruments did he use? Micro futures and some large contracts, as we have seen. What's unique about Melvin is that he can trade with very tight stop losses. So even without excessive capital, he can trade larger futures contracts. He has a bias for breakout systems, so he prefers this type of trading approach, especially in crude oil and gold. In the last chat, he told me about a system that has given him a lot of satisfaction in this month. It is based on an indicator called Zigzag, to which he applied Unger Academy filters. He uses it on different time frames with trend following logic, and of course, he also uses trading stops to allow the trend to run better. Finally, I asked Melvin for advice for those approaching live trading, and his advice was to build confidence in the method a little at a time. So starting with small amounts that, let's say, leave us comfortable even with the inevitable stop losses that we have to suffer when live trading in the markets. So learn from live trading and then slowly increase the size of your positions. Finally, I asked him what developments he expects for the future. He confirmed to me that he is interested in options trading and intends to expand trading in what I consider to be beautiful financial instruments, options. Okay guys, if your goal is to get results like the ones you've just seen, and if you want to enter this contest, dedicated exclusively to Unger Academy students for a chance to win €2,000 Amazon vouchers each month, then click the link below. You'll be directed to a page where you'll find the contest rules. From there, if you wish, you can book a free consultation with one of our tutors, who will give you all the information you need. That's it for this month. Goodbye to you all, and we'll see you again next month.